portion of the show with my very favorite chef, Chef Alana Peckham. Welcome to the show, as usual, Chef. We are doing a brunch, a healthy brunch, whether it be for Mother's Day or Father's Day or Easter or whenever I guess you have to impress.
Whenever you have a hankering for brunch.
Right? So it's just, you have to impress somebody. You can do it just for yourself as well. This looks amazing. What are we doing today?
We are going to be making an apple cranberry prosciutto waffle.
Wow.
Topped off with a sunny side egg, served with a little side salad and a sun-dried tomato vinaigrette.
I am all over this one. You said waffle and I'm in. Let's go.
Okay, here we are. So dry ingredients for our waffle. We have whole wheat flour, buckwheat flour, flax seeds, baking soda, baking powder.
Big difference using buckwheat flour compared to a regular flour. You're getting, it's a seed, is it not?
It's a seed, so it's gluten-free, but that's not the reason why it's in here. Really,
No.
it's just to get the added benefit of having a different flour in here.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And buckwheat is very, very good for you. Good?
Perfect. So from here, we're gonna add our chopped up prosciutto and cranberries.
Perfect. Prosciutto versus bacon, any big deal difference?
Less fat,
Okay.
saltier though, so packs more of a punch when it comes to flavor. And because we're not adding a whole lot in there, you're getting little bursts of salt throughout the waffle.
And if you are vegan, vegetarian, certainly
Take it out.
just take it out and follow the rest of the
Absolutely,
recipe.
exactly the way it is.
Good.
We are going to do a bit of applesauce.
Okay.
Unsweetened applesauce, so you can make it yourself, or you can buy these handy little cups.
You tell that she's a mom now. She's like, the handy little applesauce
You know,
cups.
it's all good. Funny, he hasn't had anything from a cup, but
Good for you.
then we've got our almond milk, unsweetened as well.
Can you use any other coconut milk, regular milk? Does it matter?
You can use any milk. You can use buttermilk would be great. I stay away from dairy that now because it doesn't agree with me as much.
Okay.
But buttermilk would be great. If you are going to be using almond milk or coconut milk, though, I stress the unsweetened.
Okay.
And it's not even just about sugar intake, it's about your waffle itself. You don't want it to burn too quickly on the grill.
Got it. If you're wanting any of your plant-based or your nut-based milks to resemble buttermilk, if you added a couple teaspoons of lemon juice or vinegar to it
That's
and let
all
it
you
sit
need.
for a minute, it would then convert it to have the flavoring of buttermilk.
That's right. We're gonna let that sit for a quick second because I think our pan is nice and hot now. And what we're gonna do is we are going to add our favorite oil here, high heat. And we are going to, you wanna know how to get your fried eggs perfect?
Yes.
You're gonna fry them in a, whoops, you dropped an egg.
She dropped an egg.
And then you're going to fry them in a ring mold. It's okay, we got more.
I'm loving it. I just love it.
There
It wasn't
we
on
go.
my foot, that's all I care about.
And like the oil splash that one time.
That's fine, it's all good. Perfect. What are those called?
Ring molds.
Ring molds, and where would you get a ring mold?
You'd get a ring mold at any of the kitchen supply stores, should have them. Make sure you go with metal because you are going to be cooking with it. You don't want like one of those plastic ones that's going to melt on you. We're going to adjust our heat here.
Beautiful.
And just like that, we get that cooking. We'll add a little bit of salt
Nice.
and a little bit of pepper.
You didn't miss a beat doing that. I'm very impressed.
Thank you, you noticed.
Right? Yeah, she's good. She's good.
Okay,
Nice.
my favorite tool right now at home is this waffle maker. Just a little bit of the,
Waffles for me remind me of my mom. My mom is a great cook, but she's not like she's very young when she had me. So she's not like, stay at home, make these amazing huge meals. But when she cooks, anyways, her waffles, my kids will say, Mom, I don't know what you don't do right, but Grandma's waffles are the best ever. My mom won't tell me what she does either.
and so a handy ice cream scoop for portioning.
Good.
Works for everything, muffins, cookies. Press that down.
I don't know about you guys, but for me, whenever I pour, like this is not a pouring type of waffle mix, whenever I pour it, it always runs out. I'm always overloading it.
It gets everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's why control yourself with the portion.
Okay, I will do that. So you have combined a lot of healthy things with some fats to give you the sense of flavor.
That's right. So when you think of brunch, when I think of brunch, I think of hollandaise sauce. And that really is just the perfect brunch sauce there is. But you're talking egg yolks and butter.
Sure.
It's fat on fat.
Yep.
And you're usually serving it on top of eggs.
Yes.
More richness and
Yes.
eating it with bacon. And so something like this, you're getting a lot of fiber in your waffle.
Yes.
You're still getting the richness from the egg yolks, as long as you don't have hard cooked eggs.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna lighten it up with a vinaigrette instead.
On our website, I just posted it yesterday, I made for my family a tofu-based hollandaise sauce yesterday. I'm trying to get a few people in my family in shape and healthy. And what I did basically was, it was a half a cup of tofu, silken tofu. I used 2 tablespoons of the flax oil for the oil part of it. I used the nutritional yeast to give it that punch and flavor.
Love that.
Turmeric and a little bit of water. And Alana, I tell you, and I heated it up, it tasted like hollandaise sauce.
I love nutritional yeast. It just does wonders.
It's a favorite of mine now.
Almost ready here with our mini waffles. And the reason why I made them that small was so the egg would sit right on top.
So perfect.
So let's see.
Talk more
Eggs
about
are
some of the
almost
things
done.
that you've been working on.
I've been working on a lot of, well, you know what, since I moved, and you know where I live, really close to you now. Yep. The neighborhood we live in doesn't offer a lot in terms of easy access to food, quick and convenience. So I have been, and I know that as a chef I should be cooking at home all the time, but you know, it was probably a good 50-50 mix before.
Sure.
Now we're doing probably 95% of the time I'm cooking at home.
Right.
And I'm focusing on how do I, and this isn't even because my family's that picky, it's because I am.
Yeah.
I can eat the same thing over and over again if it's for myself. But if I'm cooking for someone else, I always have to do something different. And so I am learning all about meal planning at home. As much as I did it in the restaurants, it's actually really different, and it's a lot of fun doing it at home too.
You know, we talk about meal planning. If you are wanting to stay on track for eating healthy, you know, it does come down to just a little bit of planning, and that is as simple as either planning out a menu for the week, but going shopping
Yes.
on the weekend or once a week, and really making sure that your fridge is full of all the ingredients that you need.
All the things you
Because
need.
when you don't have something, it's when you kind of...
That's usually when you're gonna opt for the takeout.
Correct.
Yeah. There we
How's
go.
that coming along? Good?
Eggs are perfect. Waffles should be done. Look at that. That one's
Gosh,
stuck
that's
to
so-
the top.
Voila. Oh, gosh, that really
We're
smells
gonna
very
do
good
one.
too. Can I put this up for you over
Oh,
here?
please, that would be great. We're gonna do 2, and then I'm gonna top you off with an egg on each one.
Oh my goodness, that looks so amazing. Perfect.
There we go, and we'll finish it off with a little bit of this dressing.
Wonderful. Here's your spoon. The smell is amazing. I tell you, the buckwheat smell has a smell and flavor all
It's
into
got a
itself.
nice toasty sweet
Isn't it
smell
nice?
to it.
If you want this amazing brunch recipe, go to our website or Alana's at Aligga.com. Alana, bon appetit.
Thank you
Gosh,
very
I love
much.
having her on the show. Thanks, Alana.
You're welcome.